What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. I had a few people write some comments and ask some questions regarding the latest Intellivision Amico crowdfunding campaign, if you will, or investing campaign. I mean, it's all the same to me. I don't care about the nomenclature. People are asking me about the Intellivision Amico on Startengine and if I'm going to invest more money in it or not. So in this video, I wanted to answer that question and explain my rationale. If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell for notifications. Even if you can't stand me, hate watchers are the best customers. So I appreciate you guys first and foremost. Always the first to come and dislike my videos. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, moving on to the Intellivision Amico crowdfunding, investing, Startengine, Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank's website, and the Intellivision Amico. Am I investing more money into this? No. And it's like a resounding no. Like, it's not like oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't. No. And as I alluded to in my previous video, this is not a personal attack against Intellivision or Tommy or anyone who works there. But I'm at the point right now where it's put up or shut up. I've supported this device for 2 years. Those of you who have been around my channel for a very long time know how much I enjoyed my time playing it, know how much passion I have for it, and how excited I am for when it eventually does come out. Hopefully. But starting this crowdfunding campaign on Startengine, to me, is not a good look. Especially when you consider the fact that they still have not launched the system. That is a big deal. That is a big problem. That is something that I told Tommy Tallarico about directly, about how I disagreed going this direction. I said it's going to be a real bad look. You're going to give all the people, the detractors from the Intellivision Amico, all the ammo in the world to attack you by doing this. And they still move forward with it. Now, I said, if it's money you need, if it's capital that's required to keep this company going, this is something that should have been figured out long before we got to the point of needing another crowdfunding campaign. And yes, I get it. I'm going to say it again because sometimes people don't watch all the videos, but we all know there's a massive chip shortage. We all know there's been a worldwide pandemic. We all know that inflation is running wild right now. But that's all the same stuff that has existed the entire time they've dealt with the challenges of the development of this console. So it's nothing new. And I guess you could say my frustration lies in the fact of they had all this time to plan. They had all the money up front from their previous crowdfunding campaigns or investment campaigns. Again, places they got their money from. I don't care what you want to call it. And they had the opportunities to manufacture, at least in limited supply, a handful of systems to get them out there, to show the public what this is, to do a soft launch. And they didn't. So, I mean, just being real here, as a consumer, why should anyone take their word that it's going to be different this time? Outside of someone like me who knows Tommy well, considers Tommy a friend, and has talked at great length about the situation of what's going on, and I have full confidence that they're going to follow through on it. But that's really just taking someone's word for it. There's no proof. I was talking to my buddy John, the Retro Bro, last night about this and having a little bit of a direct conversation, direct message with him. And I was expressing my frustrations because I understand that they're in between a rock and a hard place that maybe wasn't directly Intellivision's fault, but you can't help but acknowledge that there have been litany of missteps throughout this entire situation. But be that as it may, we're here now. I would never give any more money to this campaign until we have a console. And even then, it's a little bit sketchy because of the situation that they've put themselves in. So, I mean, again, just being real here. When I invested $10,000 into the FIG/Republic campaign, like, was it almost a year ago? That was under the assumption that it was going to be assisting them in getting these consoles made. Because back then, I played the Amico. And to me, it felt like it was pretty much done. It felt like the games were ready to go. The console was ready to go. I was like, okay, let's do this. Here, take my money, please. I would love to help assist get this thing off the ground so that more people can experience it, because I loved it. And then nothing happened. So people are asking why I'm not contributing more or anything like that. That's why. Now back to what I was talking about with Retro Bro. They have not followed through on their word yet when it comes to launching this console. So now I'm kind of stepping outside myself to look at the situation for what it is, and I'm saying, I get it. I understand where the frustration of the passionate Intellivision gamers is coming from. Now, what's lost in all that is the clickbait YouTube haters that just talk about this because they know it's going to bring them clicks. Not that they actually give a shit about the Intellivision Amico, because let's be real, you don't, okay? You just are talking about it because it brings you attention. You haven't played it, you've been given the opportunities to, and you ignored it. So, I go back to, I don't know how people can take you seriously when you haven't even proactively invested your own time to find out more about this, but yet your channel is becoming an Amico hate channel because it drives viewership. But that's besides the point. In talking to Retro Bro, I'm like, look, man, I get it. I get why these people are frustrated. Because why should they believe in television? What makes this any different? Phil Adam on Mike's Next Level Gaming stream the other day, saying that they plan on giving a launch date or more information regarding the launch or specific dates of manufacturing or what. I don't know what the specific was because it felt like it was a little bit convoluted, but they're going to give some sort of date for something regarding the Amico towards the end of February 2022. And they're being very careful about this because they do not want to give another date without following through this time, because they know they haven't before. So I go back to, if they're that cautious about giving a date, they better damn well be sure about it this time. Because in the past, they've been incorrect. They've assumed a lot of things that weren't true. And I even said to Retro Bro, I'm like, that's a lie. If you tell someone it's coming out on a day and it doesn't, even if it's completely out of your control, you have lied to your customer. Now, you can talk about nomenclatures and verbiage and all that and get into the splitting hairs of what words mean what, but straight up, that, unfortunately, it's not Intellivision's intention by any stretch. I already know that because I know the people that work there. But the general public, the end users, don't know them like I do. So to them, Intellivision is a slimy, lying corporation that's just asking for more money yet again. I know them better than that. So, I mean, if anything, hopefully this video serves as just reinforcement that they're a good company with a lot of hardworking, good people working at that company. But it's put up or shut up time. Something that I also brought up in some conversations I've had with some people is And I'm sure videos will be made about this as well, because it frustrated me, to be honest. Phil Adam on the Next Level Gaming show said that his birthday is coming up and he's taking a week off for his birthday. And if you guys watched my most recent video, you would remember I said, this is put up or shut up, make it or break it time. Like, all hands on deck. We got to figure this out. We got to get this system out the door. It's not time to take your foot off the gas pedal. And when the new CEO announces he's taking a week off, leading up to the day that they plan on announcing some sort of manufacturing date or launch date or ship date, I don't know the specifics of what they're going to announce. It's a bad look. Again, it's a bad look. And it frustrates me because I'm like, you got to know better than that. You know, if you're going to be the CEO, Phil, no hate, man. But if you're going to be CEO, I strongly disagree with taking a week off of work leading up to the most critical juncture of a new console's lifespan. Hopefully it's not a big deal. I have a feeling he's going to have his phone by his side the entire time. But just at the end of the day, it was just, I hear that kind of stuff and I'm just like, come on. I really want to root. I really want to root for these guys. Like, you guys know that. You guys, I've made that abundantly clear in my videos previously that I love this company. I love the people working there. And most of all, I love the console and the truly unique experience it presents to the end user. But again, it's put up or shut up time, and they really, really need to follow through. But all that's besides the point of the main premise of this video is why I'm not investing in the latest crowdfunding campaign that they have. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Because right now I just checked it. They had like, I don't know, like something like $50,000 in 3 days. And this is like the bonus period time where people get like more rewards and bonus shares and all that. And they're trying to raise up to 5 million. And it's kind of embarrassing to even run a campaign and only have that much money being sourced. I think it speaks volumes to where public sentiment is with this. And it reinforces literally what I told Tommy of do not move forward with another crowdfunding campaign if you do not have the consoles shipped. So I'm at the point right now, and I said this to Retro Bro too, unfortunately, I can't believe anything Intellivision tells me anymore until I have the console in my hand. And that's unfortunate. Because like I said, I look at Tommy as a friend. I look at Phil as a friend. I look at John Alvarado as a friend. Really good people working at this company. But I can't keep putting my reputation on the line, if you will, by just endlessly trusting people if there's been no follow through. So it's not like a shot at any of them. It's just more of this is the reality that I'm at. And I think a lot of people are at right now. And it shows. If there's only 50,000 somewhat dollars being donated or invested, whatever you want to call it, to this campaign so far in 3 days on Startengine, it was a bad idea from the get-go. And like I said in my last video, kind of shows the desperation and the urgency that this company's at right now. That's probably the same reason why there's a flood of videos on YouTube right now of people jumping at the opportunity to trash this company, to trash this system, to trash the people working on it. Because it's basically giving them free reign, fair game. They've opened themselves up to all the criticism in the world. I'll continue to defend my enjoyment of the system and my excitement for waiting for it. But at this point, I am not going to keep putting my reputation out there for these guys until they actually start manufacturing and showing a product. And I hate to say that. Again, don't mean to be a dick, but it's kind of like rubber hits the road here, guys. And blind faith will only take people so far. So I'm going to leave it there. If you made it to the end of the video, as always, I appreciate you guys. And as always, you stay smashing.
Smash,